Liverpool transfer news today. Mo Salah contract setback and former Man City star targeted Liverpool rival eyes Mo Salah in major contract setback. Mohamed Salah's future at Liverpool remains uncertain as the Egyptian star looks increasingly likely to leave at the end of the season. Under new manager Arne Slot, Liverpool have been dominant in both the Premier League and Champions League, and Salah's form has been crucial to their success. With his contract situation unresolved, the list of clubs interested in signing him continues to shrink, with Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia emerging as one of the most likely destinations. However, another club has now reportedly entered the race, making what could be an audacious move for the forward. £50 million transfer target gets Liverpool's approval after phenomenal performance. Liverpool may look to reinforce their squad with a new left-back in the upcoming transfer windows, as doubts grow over Andy Robertson's long-term future at the club. The Scotland captain will be 31 by the end of the season and has shown signs of wear and tear. Robertson remains Arne Slot's preferred choice at left-back in the Premier League, but he has been rotated out of the Champions League lineup in favor of Kostas Tsimikas. The Reds have been linked with several left-backs, including Ryan Aït-Nouri and Anthony Robinson, as potential replacements. Liverpool have a way to replace Darwin Nunez for free. Darwin Nunez faced criticism following a poor performance against Newcastle, particularly after his standout display at St. James Park last season. Slot chose to start Luis Diaz centrally against Manchester City ahead of Nunez, prompting further speculation over the Uruguayan's future at the club. If Liverpool do look to replace Nunez, reports suggest they might have the opportunity to do so for free, presenting a potential bargain. Liverpool move for sensational MLS winger. To replace Mo Salah, Liverpool are reportedly targeting an exciting young prospect from MLS as a potential replacement for Mohamed Salah. Richard Hughes, Liverpool's new sporting director, has kept a low profile on the transfer front, but seems ready to intensify efforts in the coming months. Alongside resolving the futures of Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, whose contracts are all set to expire at the end of the season, Hughes is also looking ahead to potential replacements. Liverpool are believed to be eyeing João Pedro, an MLS star, with plans already in motion to secure him for the future. Next wonder kid found in former Man City sensation. Hughes faces numerous key decisions, including contract negotiations with key players, strengthening midfield options, and possibly replacing Andy Robertson. He may also be considering long-term replacements for Alisson, with a move for a former Manchester City wonder kid on the horizon. Liverpool's schedule disrupted by Storm Dera. Liverpool's packed schedule continues, having already played 21 matches this season, with 18 wins, 2 draws, and just 1 loss under Arne Slot's leadership. The team has performed exceptionally well in challenging fixtures, defeating both Real Madrid and Manchester City 2-0 at Anfield, and securing a hard-fought 3-3 draw at Newcastle. However, their upcoming Merseyside derby against Everton was postponed due to the severe weather caused by Storm Dera, which is expected to bring 60 to 90 miles per hour winds across the UK. With the players' fatigue and the squad's injury concerns, the cancellation could prove beneficial for Liverpool, giving them time to prepare for the rescheduled match. However, if it is moved to the title run-in later in the season, the pressure for all 3 points could increase significantly. Allister given significant fitness boost. Alexis Allister received a yellow card against Newcastle, meaning he reached the Premier League limit of 5 yellow cards for the season and was set to miss the Everton game due to suspension. This suspension will now carry over to Liverpool's next domestic match against Fulham at Anfield next Saturday. Additionally, Allister will miss the Champions League clash with Girona this week, as he had already accumulated 3 yellow cards in the group stage. As a result, the Argentine midfielder will be sidelined for 13 days, missing the Newcastle game and the upcoming Champions League fixture, before returning to action for the EFL Cup match against Southampton on December 18th. Having been a crucial part of the team so far this season, and after experiencing 2 injury spells, this break for Allister may be exactly what the Argentine midfielder needs. Liverpool were originally scheduled to play 9 matches in December, but now only 8 remain, leaving Allister with the chance to play just 5. This break will allow him to enjoy some quality time with his family while working on his fitness at the training ground, before returning to action with a clean disciplinary record. I'm sure that nearly all the players in Liverpool's squad would appreciate the opportunity to rest and recover after such a hectic period. Liverpool prodigy scores with a brilliant, inventive finish. Liverpool's academy has been nurturing young talent for years, producing players who either make an immediate impact in the team or continue to develop on loan. For the 19-year-old forward Lewis Koumas, his talents are currently on display while playing for Stoke City in the Championship. Highly regarded by the club as one of the next big prospects, Koumas is already showcasing his abilities at such a young age. Koumas on fire for the Potters. The Welshman has been a vital player for Stoke this season, featuring in 11 of their 17 championship matches. Just 6 minutes into their match against high-flying Sunderland, he scored his second league goal of the season with a cheeky and creative finish. After making a well-timed run down the right-hand side to stay onside, he latched onto a long ball and fired a shot that was saved by the goalkeeper. However, he bent the rebound into the far corner of the net. This brings his tally to 6 goal contributions for Stoke in all competitions this season. In addition to his club form, Koumas impressed Welsh national team coach Craig Bellamy earlier this season, earning his first senior appearances for his country. Upon giving Koumas his international debut, Bellamy described him as fearless. Speaking earlier in the campaign to The Guardian, Bellamy said, "With Lewis, everything I've seen of him, I've just loved. Fearless. He's one of those players who, every time he has the ball, you feel like something's going to happen. Something positive. They're the kind of players you would love to coach or simply watch play." Playing with complete freedom, the 19-year-old is making a strong case to be fast-tracked into the Liverpool squad next season. Arne Slot has already demonstrated that he's comfortable giving young players opportunities, and as Koumas continues to develop, he will undoubtedly make a lasting impression on the Liverpool head coach.